On day 1, I spawned in front of a volcano as a baby lava ram. My parents were both looking up to me, treating me as if I were a hero.
Son, you've been given the power of the magma.
You will need it in order to protect our home from the evil humans.
Evil? Just then, water began to erupt everywhere around us, causing my family to panic. Deadly players dropped in and wasted no time clashing against us rams. We didn't stand a chance.
Destroying you monsters is so much fun!
Leave us alone. I went in and tried my best to fight back, but it was clear I was just too weak.
Yeah!
Us players have finally made it to your home! All of you monsters will be destroyed, and we will become even stronger! Take them down!
The large player was about to crush me, but my mother jumped in the way.
Yeah! Son, you have to find our lost ancestors' horns. It's the only way to stop this!
More ran in, but my dad pushed me to the side.
We need to get you to safety. Follow me.
On day 2, I was following my father as the deadly players gave chase. Their presence alone was destroying my volcanic home. However, we entered a neighboring forest, and my father was able to hide me.
These players destroyed our home, our family. Please stop them. Ah!
No, Dad! But how? As I said this, a scared rabbit had bumped right into me.
You there! Help!
Just then, a group of beastly deer ran into the clearing under the cover of the trees.
Ah, look here. Our next dinner ran right into a little ram.
Oh yeah? I rushed in to fight the deer, but with the one slash alone, I fell back extremely weak.
Let's take them both back to the outpost. I'm sure the boss is hungry.
My vision began to blur, and I passed out. I awoke and saw I was in the middle of the deer monster's hideout in a cage? No!
Yep, looks like we're both gonna be their next meal.
No way. We gotta get out of here. I let out a powerful slash like I never had before, causing me to pierce through solid iron. Whoa. The two of us began to sneak our way out and even came across their dinner table.
At least they have nice presentation, huh?
As he said this though, one of the spare deer walked out and spotted us.
We got some runaways. Call in the boss.
Oh no. On day 3, the deer and I made a run for it, but hit a dead end.
Great, now what?
We turned around to see a giant deer monster looming over us. Oh no! He charged in to take us down. When a giant wall of lava blocked him, I looked up to see we had been saved by lava scorpions.
That wall won't hold the monster! Hurry up!
Right.
Gah! I will find you, Ram!
Thank goodness we saw you guys. I wasn't aware our volcanic home had chosen its monster savior.
All I want to do is protect my home, and I want to stop those players to save my parents. The lava scorpion quickly led us in a volcanic home path, where I came across tons of other scorpions dancing in celebration. And far away from me was a strange lava horn, my ancestor's horn.
Welcome to the trial. If you wish to stop those players, then you must prove you have what it takes. Do that, and we will unite with you.
Okay, should be easy. Suddenly, the ground started to shake, and the entire floor in front of us had transformed into a very deadly obstacle course. If I fell, I knew I'd be done for.
Very well, savior. Begin!
On day 4, I immediately began the trial. Each jump felt like it was my last, as the deadly spikes waiting for me seemed scarier than ever. Whoa, gotta be careful. Thankfully though, since I was a ram, I was able to jump long distances, allowing me to get through some shortcuts.
All right, boys, now!
All the fire scorpions then began to shoot fire out of their stingers right at me.
Oh, take this, loser!
Yeah, hey! I pushed past them, and with one final jump, I had finished the trial. Yes, I did it! With that, I went up and touched the lava horn, and as I did, the lava powers within me amplified as I grew into a stronger lava ram. I gained 5 more hearts and was now a full-sized ram. Awesome!
Us fire scorpions are with you to the end!
We were making our way back to somewhere safe when suddenly the beastly deer from before had ambushed us.
You think we would let my food escape us?
This isn't good.
On day 5, the deer rushed in and tried to slash us down. Stay back! I protected my newfound friends and duked it out with the monster. It was extremely tough, and each hit hurt a lot. But thanks to my new upgrade, I felt stronger than ever. I was able to now blast out a fiery burst, which completely burnt the deer to low hearts.
Ah! Light! My weakness! You will pay for this!
Just like that, the monster ran away in fear. Haha, that's right!
Your new strength proves you have what it takes to stop those players.
But in order to do so, you must find the remaining 6 ancestral lava horns and obtain their lava power. It is the only way.
Alright, then that's what I'm gonna do. As I said this, I heard, "Hot! It burns! Ouchie!" What the? My rabbit friend and I quickly followed the noise, only to find a forest village was under attack. Fire was being blasted all throughout, and it was caused by cultists. What? These cultists are so creepy and mean! Why?
Everything must be destroyed!
Hey, I ran in to defend the villagers and slashed at one of them, but it didn't hurt him at all? Oh no. All of them turned towards me and began to shoot me with their attacks. Yeah!
The magic book is amazing! Let's teach this punk a lesson!
They were about to take me down, but just then, the ground gave out beneath me. On day 6, I fell deep below and fell in a pool of water. That was close.
Great! You're not a cultist!
Wait, are you their leader? Don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I chased after the cultist leader until arriving at a destroyed shrine. Everything was on fire. I'm guessing those cultists did this.
Yep, we love magic. And they accidentally unleashed a bloodthirsty spell on themselves with my magic book. Now they can't think for themselves.
Sorry to hear that, but I have to find my next lava power. I began to leave, but he stopped me.
Whoa there. We know where the next lava horn is. It belongs to us.
It does? Can you show me? The cultist leader had an idea and signaled me to follow him. I did until the two of us reached a campfire site. What the? What are we doing here?
I will grant you the next lava power, but only if you help me. In this site, there is a crazy strong item that can free those cultists. You help us get it and break their spell, then the lava horn is yours.
Okay, deal. With that, I began navigating the large campfire site, but there were a couple of players throughout.
We're only getting stronger by the day.
I gotta be careful. It wasn't long until I saw a Dino Kid was holding an enchanted mace. That has to be the item.
I love my new toy so much.
Sorry, but I need to borrow this.
Ah! A monster ram!
Because of this, the two players spotted me, and they all pulled their weapons out. Oh no. On day 7, all the players rushed in with their weapons.
Kill it!
One ran forward and was about to slash me with his sword. When he was burnt down, I looked over, only to see the cultists had found the campfire site. What the? The remaining player ran frantically away as the cultists pushed forward, destroying the entire site. One turned its attention and shot at me as well. Yeah!
Ah, it's the ram again! You won't escape us this time!
Oh yeah, take this! I rushed in towards it and used the enchanted mace. As I hit the cultist, he had turned back to normal. All the other cultists took notice and tried to escape. But with hit after hit, they were all normal as well. Whoa, this mace is sick.
Ah, that spell sucked. We are free!
Whoa, you actually did it! And our magic book is okay! Oh, thank goodness. You really are strong, aren't you? Come on.
On day 8, I followed the cultist leader until he brought me to a waterfall. There in the center of the lake was the next lava power. Sweet. I ran towards the horn, but as I did, the entire ground began to shake. I had set off a trap. Large meteors began to fall from the sky all around, and as one hit me, I was knocked back. Yeah!
It's part of this horn's trial. You must make it past.
I listened to the cult leader and began to use my dexterity to push through and navigate past the falling rocks. Each one that landed shot out a deadly blast. However, thanks to my new strength, I was able to make it to the horn. As I did, I absorbed its power and began to upgrade again. I gained an additional 5 hearts and had the power of another monstrous ram flowing through me, allowing me to blast out lava beams. Sweet. The cultist leader was happy, and we both went back to their shrine to celebrate. But as we did, we had the horrible realization that it was being taken over by the players.
No!
The players rampaged throughout and killed any cultists they could find.
Kill any of these monsters you can find. We will surpass all of them.
Monsters? We aren't monsters. Come on, we gotta get out of here. On days 9 to 10, the cultists and I ran far away until running back into my rabbit friend.
There you are! Follow me, I gotta show you something!
I followed the rabbit until we entered a secret opening. There in it were the fire scorpions, and I even was made a home as well.
I just thought, if you wanted to stop those players, it's best we have a safe place to call home.
Agreed. With that, I went over and helped the cultist leader make a nice shrine for him to stay in. Here you go.
Thank you. Those players will pay for what they've done.
They will. Suddenly, I started to hear a strange noise coming from outside the base. What is that? I ran towards the noise, into an empty clearing. I know you're here. Show yourselves. But as I said this, a large figure slammed into me. Yeah!
We got him, boys!
Its very impact caused me to pass out. I awoke with a noise of cheering around me.
Tear him into little pieces! Show him what it means to mess with the frog boss!
What? I looked up and noticed I was in the center of a large swamp stadium, and up above me was the frog boss next to a lava horn.
Welcome, my people, to the execution of the Lava Realm.
Wait, what did I do?
You have stood in the way of our enemies, the players, for too long! And now we'll bring them your head on a silver platter so they leave us in peace! Release the beast!
Cage bars opened in the arena wall as a massive giant frog came charging right towards me. Ah! I began to jump around the arena as the giant frog charged through everything in its path to take me down.
Run, little ram, run!
What a show!
I looked up and saw that the frog boss was becoming weaker by the second. What the? But because of my hesitation, the giant frog rammed into me, launching me up and out of the arena.
No, stay away from him! He's sick!
The frog came in to defend their leader, but I let out a burst of lava that stopped them in their tracks. Stop! What's going on here?
The players attacked us! Our days are numbered. I thought if we turned you in, us frogs would be safe.
The players are evil. Well, maybe if I can find a way to cure you, will you fight for me instead?
There's maybe one thing you can do.
On days 13 to 14, one of the frogs let me out of the arena back into my volcanic home.
The king needs to rest, but if you really think you can save him, I've heard of a rumor about a special berry with the power to heal anything. Grab it, and our people will fight for your cause.
Sweet. Where should I look? With that, the frog threw me over a map, and I followed it as I journeyed deeper within my volcanic home to the entrance of an overgrown tunnel. Seems like the place. As I went down, I saw a beautiful lush cave full of frost wolves, and on the far side was a special glowing fruit. Whoa, that's what I need for the king frog. I began to run into the cave, but the second I stepped foot inside, the frost wolves took notice.
Trespasser!
Wait! But the wolves didn't listen and began to rush in and bite frosty attacks at me. Yeah! I had no choice but to run to try and get the fruit before they could take me down. Here goes nothing! I began to quickly leap between platforms in the cave to get to the fruit, dodging the wolves the best I could. Whoa! Whoa!
Stop him!
The wolves continued to barrage me with their attacks from afar, nearly knocking me off. Ah! No! I need that fruit! I thankfully made it to the other side, safely out of the range of the frost wolves. But just then, landing on the platforms with me was their pack leader?
Die, trespasser!
On days 15 to 16, the large wolf began to slam down on the ground, trying to crush me. I ran around as more and more of the smaller wolves started to appear. All right, enough! I launched out my lava fire, melting away at one of them. Ah! You're weak to heat. Duh. Well, take this. I began to blast out at the wolves with everything I had, burning them until the largest one was left. It angrily slammed down though, hitting me back and putting me at low hearts. Ah! No. Please, I need that fruit to save my friend. Suddenly, my words seemed to make the wolf hesitate.
You will use it to save?
Yeah, my friend is dying because of the harsh players. This is the only way I can save him. The wolf oddly seemed to understand and walked away, allowing me to take the fruit. Thank you. You won't regret this. I quickly made my way back to the arena. On days 17 to 18, I ran into the arena to see that all the frogs were cowering away, with the frog boss on the edge of death. I ran up and gave the frog boss the healing fruit, and as he ate it, he was cured.
My goodness, Fozo! You did it! I can clearly see what the players are doing to all of our homes. Please attune to the horde!
With that, I went up to the horn, and as I touched it, I began to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts, and can now use my lava power to mold the earth at will. Awesome!
Sir, we aren't safe here anymore. What are we gonna do?
Well, if you plan to stop those players, we will join you!
Follow me! On days 19 to 21, I returned to the base with the frog boss and his people. I made sure to build them up a nice swamp home. You guys will all be safe here. I promise.
Thank you, Fozo!
After that, I decided to search outside of the base of my home for some food when I came across a dried up riverbed. Huh? What happened here?
Help!
Who's that? I ran up to the voice and saw a poor lava piranha was stuck out on dry land where the river was blocked by fallen debris. Hold on. I used my new lava power to destroy the debris so the lava river could flow again.
Ooh, thanks, pal. Would you believe me if I said that's not the worst thing that's happened to me all week? The lava piranha's leader is all torn up about our people.
Wait a minute. You guys are lava animals, right? Can you bring me to your home?
Sure thing. You, ready for a swim?
On days 22 to 26, I swam alongside the lava piranha as he brought me out into a lava cavern underneath my volcanic home. All around were carnivorous lava piranhas, who all looked so weak that they could barely stay afloat.
Hey, watch it, pal. Oh, you watch it. Don't make me eat you.
What's going on with them?
My people are starving because of that monster.
I looked over as the large lava piranha leader swam over, and behind him, I saw a lava horn. What? How is that?
You can have that horn by taking down the monster that did this. A new monster is taking the skies and has been eating all our food. We have no other fish to feed on. More of us are dying every day.
I'm so sorry. I'll do whatever I can. But then, do you think you can join my cause to save us monsters from the players?
It would be my honor.
On days 27 to 29, the lava piranha leader led me back up to the surface, where I saw a boat in the distance with fishermen.
Such a peaceful day to fish.
Yippee! Nothing bad ever happens out here.
Those guys are who's taking all your food?
Not exactly. Those humans have the monster's favorite snack. Look around the boat. You'll find a way to draw it out.
I'm on it. I quietly moved closer up to the boat and jumped on board.
Whoa, what was that?
It came from the front of the ship. Come on.
The fishermen ran towards the front of the ship as I quickly dodged around the other side of the boat from them. All right, what would I eat if I was a monster? I then looked over and saw that the fisherman had left a bucket of chum on the deck. Bingo. I crept towards it, but right when I grabbed it,
Hey, that ram is trying to eat our bait!
Shoo! Shoo!
uh-oh, the fishermen ran towards me, trying to hit me with their fishing rods as I jumped around the deck. One of them landed an attack that pushed me back. Yeah! The moment I was hit though, the chum from the bucket started to fall into the water. That's not good. I jumped down after it, but the water damaged me. Ah!
Where'd that thief go?
Forget it, man. Let's just head back and get some more bait. Just then, their boat was suddenly attacked from above, breaking it in one hit. And as the fishermen fell into the water, we were all face to face with the massive owl monster. On days 30 to 32, the giant owl charged right towards the fishermen, who were now defenseless.
I don't want to die, Terry. I'm too young to die.
Hey, stay away from them! I shot out my lava powers, striking the monster, but my attack barely did anything. Nice, birdie. The owl began to chase me as I ran as fast as I could. Ah! Why did I agree to this?
I've never had ram before. Come here!
The monster began to rapidly bite at me as we continued to run, but I used my smaller size to weave between the dead trees in my volcanic home to evade him. He was still about to catch up to me though, but when he came in close, he hit a lava geyser, hitting me directly. That gives me an idea. Come on, big guy. I thought you were hungry. My words angered the owl as he dashed towards me recklessly. I then timed my dodge at the last possible second, making him run headfirst into some more exploding lava, which was enough to send him flying away in fear. Haha, that's right. On days 33 to 35, I went back to the lava piranha's home and even brought the food the owl had stolen. Here you go. The owl left and shouldn't be causing you any more problems.
Whoa, dinner is served, boys!
In a flash, all the lava piranhas swam in and devoured their food, leaving only bones. What the?
Look, we were hungry. Thank you, Lava Ram. You're more than welcome to take the lava horn for your cause.
I happily went over and touched the lava horn, causing me to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts, and now had the ability to call down lava strikes whenever I pleased. Yes! But before I could celebrate, something exploded nearby, and as we looked up to the surface, there were players raiding the entire area.
Kill them all, men! I won't let any lava beast stand in my way!
The players were about to unleash more attacks in the lava, which would easily take out the lava piranhas. No! In my rage, I summoned my lava strike down, which destroyed one of the players, clearing a path for us to escape. Everyone, this way! On days 36 to 39, I escaped safely back to my base with the lava piranhas in tow. I quickly made them a nice lava home in the base. I'm sorry about your home.
Don't worry, Fozo. We'll make those players pay.
As I finished, I heard a loud explosion. Not again! I looked out and saw shards of ice crashing down into the base. Whoa, that can't be good. I decided to follow where the shards came from, and I arrived at a bamboo forest to see a village completely frozen over. What happened? A stupid elephant with a weird horn came out of nowhere, and now all the crops we have are frozen. Ow! That stupid elephant is behind all of this! An elephant did this? And did you say horn? Where can I find him? The villagers started to lead me deeper into the forest, right to the opening of a frozen cave. He's in there! If you find him, give him a piece of our mind! Right, here goes nothing. On days 40 to 44, I started to explore the deeper parts of the frozen cave. As I did, I eventually came across an enormous abandoned mine shaft, where instead of regular miners, all the workers instead were zombies. Ah!
Hey, boss! There's a guy here! Hey there! You shouldn't be down here! It's dangerous!
You're not gonna eat me?
What? No! That'd be a safety violation for sure.
The foreman began to lead me deeper into the cave and show me all the ores they had mined up.
We only eat ores, but what we really like are the shiny ones.
Well, good luck with that. I'm kind of in a hurry to find an elephant at the moment.
The elephant? Then how about this? If you can help us find some sweet shiny ore, we'll show you the way straight to the elephant.
Awesome. The foreman gave me a list of ores, and I began to go into their mines to find them. All right, redstone, diamonds, and a sapphire. That should be easy enough. I went through the mines and found the redstone and diamonds, no problem. But when I found the sapphire, it was at the other end of a huge ravine. I gotta get to that sapphire somehow. Wait, I know. I started to launch my lava powers at parts of the ravine, which made platforms for me to jump on. Thanks to the platforms, I was able to safely get right to the other side and grab the sapphire. All right. What's going on? Suddenly, a bunch of water started to pour into the ravine from the walls, causing the water at the bottom to slowly rise to the top. Oh, come on! I gotta get out of here! I started to jump across the ravine again and used my lava blast to temporarily plug the holes the water was coming from. Because of this, I was able to make it out with all the precious ore and return to the zombie foreman.
Oh, these look beautiful and delicious. Well, a deal's a deal. Here you go.
The foreman gave me a map of the mine, which showed the way to an ice shrine. Thanks.
No, thank you. All right, boys. Dinner time!
With the map in hand, I followed its directions to the top of the mountain. On days 48 to 52, I hiked up the mountain, searching for the elephant. I eventually got to the peak, where the temple was surrounded by ice golems. I need to get through them. I started to go around the temple and knocked down a huge tree from a distance with my lava blast. Once the golems saw the fire, they immediately rushed to put it out. And while they did, I snuck behind them to get to the temple. I was almost through when...
Huh? Intruder!
Uh-oh! The ice golem started to launch icy attacks at me to take me down. I began to try and run away as fast as I could. Come on! I just want to talk to the elephant!
No! No one talks to the prisoner!
Prisoner? In my confusion, the ice golem shot snow, which froze me in a block of ice. Great!
Let's go get the boss.
On days 53 to 56, once I had escaped the prison cell, I arrived at a hallway that led to the temple's inner sanctum, but there wasn't a single guard. Huh, interesting. I took a step into the hallway when suddenly a large frozen axe sliced down at me. Whoa! I jumped out of the way, narrowly missing the blade. Okay, gotta be careful. I began to carefully jump through the axes, making sure that I can get through the opening just in time. But as I was jumping through, I noticed the floor was completely made of ice, making it slippery. Ah! Alright, that's it. I used my lava to melt the icy floor. Haha, nice! With the hallway completed, I continued to the inner sanctum, where the elephant was put in a cage next to the other lava horn. Wait, are you a elephant?
Yes, I am! And those ice golems have been trying to imprison me for who knows how long. Help, please!
I'm coming! As I walked forward, a gigantic frozen golem slammed down in front of me, blocking the way to the elephant's cage.
Intruder! No one's gonna take away the elephant's throne from me! Now die!
On days 57 to 59, the Giga Golem charged in and started to attack me with a barrage of icy blasts. Because of the attacks, I started to freeze up and get slower and slower. Gah! I unleashed my lava to warm up as I shot out a lava ball directly at him. The blast hit the golem head on, causing him to shrink down.
Oh, no!
Oh, you don't like heat, huh? Hurrah! I began to unleash lava blast after blast against the golem, shrinking him down to a very adorable size.
Ah! My power! No!
Alright, this is your last chance. Let my friend go.
Alright, Ram. I give.
On his command, the elephant's cage swung open, freeing him.
Wow, for saving me, you can have this lava horn!
Yes! I ran up, and the second I touched the horn, it caused me to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts, and gained the ability to shoot out lava explosions. Cool! With that, me and the elephant went down the mountain, and explained to the villagers what happened. Oh, so it wasn't you? It was those dumb golems chasing you? Well, what are we gonna do about our food? Leave that to me. With my new lava powers, I shot out a blast, completely thawing the village. Yippee! Carrots!
Thank you, Ram. For this, you have my eternal gratitude!
On days 60 to 63, I led the elephant back to our base and immediately began setting him up a jungle cave for him to stay in.
Thank you, Lava Ram! This is far better than freezing in that cell!
No problem. Hopefully when I find the next lava horn, all of this will be over. Just then, my rabbit friend came frantically hopping over to me.
Bozo! I was looking for scraps around the forest, and I heard a bunch of players capturing other lava rams!
That could be my parents. Show me where you heard them. Hurry! The rabbit hopped quickly through the forest, leading us to the edge of a large pit, where below we began to hear cackling, followed by familiar voices.
Ah! Leave us alone!
Quiet, you!
Mom! I immediately jumped down into the pit to find my mother being kept locked in chains.
Huh? Bozo?
Mom, it's me. I'm here.
Oh, honey, I knew you'd fall for it.
Huh? Suddenly, my mom disappeared, and standing before me was the deer monster.
Surprise!
He immediately slashed at me, but before I could land a single hit, I was slashed to the side by the giant owl? You're working together?
Bozo!
On days 64 to 68, I was facing attacks by both the owl and the deer. Yeah! Using my new lava abilities, I began swiftly dodging their attacks, but for every one I missed, I was hit twice as hard. Stop! Why are you doing this?
Let's face it, Ram. Ever since those wretched players took over, we've been starving. Their power is far stronger than either of us, so we cut a deal. Our lives for yours.
The owl and the deer began laying down vicious attacks at me, bringing me down to low hearts. Wait, you can't trust the players. Once they're done with me, they'll come for you guys next.
Doesn't matter. We're clearly stronger than you anyways.
The deer was about to finish me off, but before he could, a large missile knocked him to the side. I turned to see the players had arrived.
That'll be enough, dear. We'll take it from here. Hey, you promised no friendly fire. Yeah, about that.
The player immediately shot a rocket straight at the owl, stunning him.
The less freaks like you running around, the better. Also, our deal's off. Men, take them down.
A player then armed his rocket towards me, and because I was too weak, I couldn't move out of the way. No! On days 69 to 73, before the player could fire a missile, he was hit in the head by a rock?
The heck was that?
Yeah, that's right! Come at me, you loser!
The player laughed and aimed at him instead. No! But before he could fire, he was knocked away by the now furious deer.
You leave that little guy alone!
What? The tank began firing at us blindly, but luckily the owl flew in and shielded away some of the missiles. You're helping me?
Just shut up and let's fight back first!
A wave of lava energy burst from me, and I began to start blasting the tank. With our combined forces, we overwhelmed it and blew it up. Yes, but why did you help us?
Yeah, you tried to eat me earlier!
I know, but it was wrong. Eating for food is one thing, but those players are evil. We understand now, Lava Ram. If we don't stop the players now, it's not just us who will suffer. It's everyone.
Exactly, so you'll team up with us?
We'll do you one better. Thanks to them, we know where the next lava horn is. Follow us.
On days 74 to 77, after the rabbit agreed to head back to the base, the owl and the deer led me to a large gateway on the side of the mountain, guarded by a player with a massive gun.
The shard is in there. The players have been trying to drill into this temple for days. We're gonna need to get past them.
No problem. Using my powers, I launched a ball of magma into the distance, causing a huge explosion. This distracted them, leaving us to approach the temple entrance.
This temple is the former home of the great lava ancestors. You must unlock this door and face them in order to gain full power.
Okay, how do I open it?
Touch it, you idiot!
I did what he said, and when I made contact, both the deer and my horns started glowing. Whoa, what's happening? The door opened up, revealing a portal, and before I knew it, I was sucked in. When I opened my eyes, I looked around and found myself in the center of a great lava throne room. And standing before me was a lava spirit.
Lava Ram, I knew you would come.
Whoa, who are you?
I am the provider of all that is magma, an element that only one who's truly worthy can yield. I sense a great darkness surrounding every inch of the forest. Are you here to be its rightful savior?
Yes, I'll do whatever it takes. The players need to be destroyed.
Very well, but how do I know if your intentions are pure?
Suddenly, the spirit teleported us to a large, narrow cave.
You must first make it to the end. Only then may you confront your true test.
You want me to run through a cave to prove myself? All right. I began to make my way through, but as I did, the ground began to shake as the entire place suddenly started to move. What the?
Good luck, Lava Ram. Let's see if you have what it takes.
On days 78 to 80, I tried to make my way down the magic cave, but with how warped everything was getting, I started to get dizzy. Oh man, I don't feel so good. I kept pressing on, but as I did, ghostly orbs began firing out of the walls, hitting me. Yeah!
Oh, come on, Ram. You're gonna save the forest just lying there?
The cave was finally starting to get to me, and with another blast of the beams, I was beginning to lose consciousness until...
Sweetie, don't stop.
She's right, son. Don't give up. The forest depends on it. We know you can do this.
Mom? Dad? Wait, they're right. I can't die here. I can do this. With the one powerful burst of my lava energy, I thrusted my way towards the portal, leaving the cave. Yes, I did it. I found myself back in the throne room, and before me was the lava spirit, looking impressed.
Well done. For a moment, I thought you were done for.
Not a chance. Now that I'm finished, I'll be taking that horn.
Just a moment, Ram. Like I said, that was the first part. Now for your true test.
Suddenly, they shot out a ball of magma straight in front of me, and standing there now was a menacing, larger version of me.
If you seek to overcome true evil, you must first learn to overcome yourself.
On days 81 to 85, my evil self began charging in at me and struck me in the face with a powerful slash. Stop! What are you doing?
You're this world's last hope. You're nothing compared to me.
I attempted to fight back, but with every lava ability I tried, he would use the same back at me. He was incredibly powerful, and despite all my efforts, his attacks brought me down to low hearts.
Come on, why are you holding back? All this power burning from the tip of your hooves, and you waste it on inferior creatures. You could have ruled this world and the players, but now you'll be gone, just like your parents.
No, that's enough! With my rage, I sent out a ball of magma straight towards him, knocking him away.
Gah, what?
Too many people have been hurt being conquered by creatures like you. As long as I'm here, I'll never use my power for that. With one final burst of lava, I eliminated the ghostly version of myself.
Yes! You truly are a creature who puts those before himself, even when gifted the power of gods. You, Lava Ram, are worthy.
With that, he handed me over the final lava horn. I picked it up, and with the power of the magma around me, I began my final upgrade. I gained 35 hearts, new magma abilities, and finally became the most powerful ram in the entire world. Yes, I did it! With that, I was teleported back out of the temple and found the owl and the deer.
That's the last of them.
Well, that's disturbing. Come on, let's get back to the base. On days 86 to 90, I made my way back towards my base with my newly unlikely allies. Just then, I heard an explosion in the distance. What was that? I split up with the deer and the owl and followed the sound to the explosion. As I approached, I came upon a destroyed patch in the forest, where there were players in the center with their leader on a huge stand.
Everything is now in motion. The magma and the one wielding it won't stand a chance against us. In a few days, we'll have conquered this forest and rule over it, reforming it in our own image. After we purge this land of its resources and power, we will move to the next, until we've taken this entire world!
Hey, boss, look what I found spying on us.
I looked over and saw a small cage, and inside of it was my rabbit friend.
Let me out, you ugly two-leggers!
No! In my rage, I ran in, but was knocked back by the players. Let him go!
Oh, well, if it isn't the Lava Ram, what a perfect test subject for our new weaponry.
Also, now's not the time! You have to use your ancestral horns before it's too late!
I reluctantly listened and ran away.
No need to follow him. He will be back for his little friend, and he will bring everyone to us.
On days 91 and 94, I rushed back to my home. Everyone, we need to hurry.
Slow down, Flozo. What's wrong?
They took my best friend and are ready to purge everything.
I'll gather everyone. You handle those ancestral horns.
Right. I made my way to the center of my base and placed all the horns I'd collected in the circle. As I did this, something began to happen. The ground began to shake violently, and suddenly I was transported into a vision as the spirits of my ram ancestors appeared around me.
Chosen one, you have united all of our ancestral horns, summoning us here to you. already been granted the power of the magma. But we will bestow upon you our blessing to enhance your power so you can defend our home.
The ram spirit shot out a beam towards me, causing me to grow in size once again. I felt their power and strength coursing through me and became even stronger than before. Wait a minute. Mom? Dad?
We are so proud of you, son.
We have always believed in you. Only you can save our home.
I miss you guys so much.
We're always with you. Don't focus on us. Focus on protecting and saving the new family you've created.
With that, the vision began to fade, and I was left with all the confidence I needed to take down the players. Let's do this. On days 91 and 94, I approached the player army with all the friends I made along the way.
I knew you'd show up. Looking for him?
I looked over to see my rabbit friend hanging in a cage over a pool of lava. No!
Surrender now, or the very thing that gives you your power will kill your friend.
That's what you think.
Just then, the owl dropped down and broke the cage, freeing him.
Ah! Don't eat me!
Don't worry, small friend. We're on the same side for now.
The infuriated leader commanded his army to attack.
We tried to give you the chance to surrender, but so be it. Men, kill them all! Bring me their pelts!
I wasted no time in meeting the army head-on, using my lava powers to take down player after player. They were strong, but the blessing of my ancestors made their fire-resistant weapons useless against me. Whoa! My friends charged in too and worked together to take out the player army.
Take that, you slimy two-legged block man!
I'm not slimy, you are!
We were winning until I looked over, and when I looked over, I saw the leader retreating. Not so fast.
Go get him, bozo. We'll make quick work of his army.
On it. On day 100, I followed their leader into my volcanic wasteland. I chased after him, but eventually lost sight. No, where could he have gone? Suddenly, I was blasted to the side by an explosion. Ah! I looked up, and there in front of me was the leader player. Listen, it's over. Surrender.
No, I will never give up. This entire land and world belongs to me, not some dumb little lamb who thinks he's hot stuff. My army may be gone, but I can rebuild it and come back stronger than ever.
He shot out another explosion, bringing me down to low hearts. Fine, I gave you the chance to forfeit, but if you won't listen, take this. I charged in and fought the leader player head on. His explosions were strong, and he had water attacks that stung my magma pelt, but I knew what I was fighting for, and that he couldn't stop me. I backed him up to a cliff overlooking a large river of lava. Your violence and murder of innocent creatures ends here.
No! If I'm going down, you're coming down with me!
He shot out an explosion at the ground, breaking the cliff and causing both of us to fall into the lava below. Oh, ha ha ha! You forgot one thing. I'm a lava ram. With that, the leader went up in flames and was taken down for good. I made my way back to the others, my new family, knowing that our world can now live in peace. However, the lava within me began to react, and in a matter of seconds, it exploded. I opened my eyes to see I was now a baby lava tung sahur, and I was in the middle of an Italian brain rot celebration.
The war is finally over! Hooray!
Son, you're just in time. All of us creatures can now finally live in peace.
Awesome! I was about to join in on the party when suddenly a massive shadow flew overhead. Watery missiles started to rain down from the sky, exploding the entire celebration to pieces. And there, landing in the middle of it all, was the water Bombombini Guzzini.
What are you doing here? The war is over.
Far from it, you fool! This is only the beginning of my water brain rot revenge!
Revenge? What did we do? Suddenly, he shot out a water missile, summoning an army of water Bonica and Baluba. They rushed in and started attacking everyone in sight.
No! Leave us alone!
My dad went in to defend everyone, but Guzzini was clearly way stronger than him.
Ah! Your lava bed is useless! My water army will win, and this world will be nothing but water!
My boy, it's not safe here anymore. Run!
On day 2, my father and I ran through the panicking crowd of creatures and made it to the shoreline.
Where do you think you're going?
No! Dad, help! I was about to be done for when my father jumped in and hit them back.
Son, you need to find our people's bats. Use them to stop Gusini. It's the only way to stop this war.
What about you? But just then, a large wall of water appeared in between us.
They will not stop until they've captured me. But it's not too late for you. You're our only chance at finally ending all of this. I believe in you.
More watery missiles began to blast all around me, and I had no choice but to run as my father was taken by the water forces. Dad, I'm sorry! After some time, I finally was able to safely make it far away from Guzini and his men. I can't believe this. My dad and all of those other creatures. What am I gonna do? As I said this, though, I noticed some firelight coming from something up ahead. And when I went towards it, I saw a powerful looking lava bat was sitting at a cave entrance. Whoa, that must be one of the bats my dad was talking about. Before I was able to run up and grab it, though, a baby Tralalero Tralala ran out of the cave and ate it.
Spicy.
Hey, give that back.
Uh-oh.
She sprinted back into the cave with the bat, forcing me to chase after her. But it wasn't long until we entered a large cavern, where I was quickly surrounded by her family. That's not good.
What are you doing, chasing our child?
Wait, please. She took something that belongs to my people.
Nuh-uh.
See? That bat belongs to me, and if you let me have it, you'll never see me again.
Wait a minute. Gusini is looking for this guy.
He's looking for me?
Oh, yeah. I bet he'll reward us if we bring him back.
No, stop! But they didn't listen and ran up to attack. I was powerless against them as they pushed me towards a pool of water. Don't do this!
Sorry, little sir, but Gusini promised to leave us alone if we do what he says.
With one final bite, I was shoved back, causing me to fall towards my death. Ah! Out of pure panic, though, I blasted out magma directly under me, causing the water to turn into obsidian. Whoa, I have lava powers.
What the? He lived? Let's just kill him the old-fashioned way.
They began to shoot down at me with blasts of water, trying to take me down. I looked up, though, and saw a path back up to the lava bat. I need to grab it and get out of here. On day 4, I was forced to leap between the rocks as the Tralalas shot down at me from above. I was focused on the lava bat and wasn't going to allow anyone to stop me from keeping my promise to my father. Almost there! Thankfully, I just managed to make the final leap and instantly picked up the bat. This caused it to merge into my body, and I felt myself upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and now had an empowered lava bat. Whoa, sweet.
Stop him!
They came in rushing angrily, trying to bite me back with their deadly jaws. But I wasn't scared anymore. I used my new bat to bash down on them with a lava-powered slam. Take that!
Stop! I'm sorry I took the bat, but I didn't want anyone else to get hurt.
Stay out of this. We're trying to make sure our family is safe.
You think siding with Guzini will keep you safe? He just blew up an entire party of other brain rot creatures. Please, you have to help me stop him. They all looked around at one another before nodding and deciding to join my team.
We're counting on you, sir. And if you want to get stronger, you must find Patapim. He has one of those lava bats.
Really? Tell me where. On day 5, I followed the shark's directions and found myself at the start of a vast jungle biome. Patapim is here? I'll never find him in this huge place. But just as I said this, I heard a loud voice ring out into the air.
Hello? Can somebody please help me?
What the? I walked towards the voice, where I saw the massive Patapim, but he was stuck in the ground?
Oh, thank goodness. Sahur, help me get out of this, will ya? I thought planning myself would help me grow even bigger, but, all it did was get me stuck.
Yeah, sure thing. I jumped up and used my empowered bat to slam onto the ground around him, slowly cracking the ground so he could get back out.
Ah, that's better. Why are you here, though, buddy? I thought Gusini would have killed you.
That's just it. I heard you have one of the lava bats. I need them to stop him.
Oh, yeah. about that?
He led me over to another clearing in the jungle where we saw a giant blue frog sitting in front of it. Bingo! But when I went to grab it, the frog slammed me away with its tongue. Ow!
Stay back! This bat is mine! And there's keepers!
Seriously? I had no time to waste and tried to hit him with my bat, but his massive size made my attack bounce right off. What the?
Yep. Slim here has some real attachment issues. There may be someone who can help.
On day 6, the two of us left the bat with Slim for now, as he brought me over to a strange hut in the jungle. Why are we here exactly? Suddenly, in a flash of magical energy, the wizard Mango Tiramisu appeared in front of us.
Hello, you two. What brings you to my hut?
We need your help. Slim's being rude again.
Huh? I can, but it'll cost ya. I need a few ingredients for a potion I'm working on. You get me these 3 things, then I'll gladly help you out.
Alright, I'm on it. I went out into the jungle alone and started to search for the 3 ingredients. Cocoa beans, red dust, and, meteor fragments? Well, let's start with the easy stuff. I went around the area and found some cocoa beans and some redstone in a nearby jungle temple. Nice. Now, where in the world will I find a meteor fragment? Just then, the temple began to shake around me as I heard a loud crash nearby. Whoa, what was that? I ran over and saw that a meteor had just struck the earth and had fragments shattered everywhere. Well, that's lucky. But when I went to mine some with my bat, I heard something fly above me. What the? Is that a spaceship? On day 7, the alien ship hovered above me as a voice rang out from it.
Pardon our intrusion, Earth creature, but I believe that rock belongs to us.
A powerful beam shot out from the ship and started to mine away all of the meteorites. Hold on, I need some of that. I blasted out at the ship with my lava, causing them to stop firing.
You inferior creature! Are you really seeking our wrath?
The beam now focused on me and began shooting down, destroying the ground. Whoa! I dodged around the crater the best I could, but the beam was faster than me and burned away at my hearts. Gah! I have to take out their weapons. I jumped up and slammed into the ship, causing it to malfunction.
Weapon systems are malfunctioning! I don't care! Blast him!
It tried to fire out again, but this caused it to explode the bottom of their own ship.
Oh, my leg!
Aw, you guys are kind of cute.
How dare you speak to us that way? We won't forget this strange bat creature. Abort mission! Abort mission!
The 2 aliens teleported back onto their ship, and in another flash, they flew back into space. Man, this day keeps getting weirder. With that, I mined some meteorite from Mango and made my way back to his hut.
Aha! Perfect! All right, I'm willing to help you now. Are you ready?
Ready for what? Suddenly, the wizard blasted me with a powerful spell before I could react. Whoa!
What's happening?
On day 8, I was heading back to where we last saw Slim after being shrunk down by the wizard Mango.
What are you looking at?
How long am I gonna be like this?
Don't worry, it'll wear off in an hour or so, I think.
Right. After slowly sneaking towards Slim's cave, I saw a small hole through the rock. I used it to sneak right in behind him and was able to finally grab the lava bat. Once I did, its power surged into me as I upgraded. I gained 5 more hearts and now was a much stronger tongue to her. Awesome.
What the?
He tried to slam into me with his tongue again, but I used my new lava blast to send him flying out of the cave. Take that!
You know, Sahur, that's only the 2nd bat out of the 6 in the world. If you were to get them all, you'd be unstoppable.
Then that's how I'll become strong enough to stop Guzini and his army. However, as I said this, one of the water Bonica came racing into the clearing.
We found him! Bring in the cavalry!
We had no time to react, as watery explosions rained down from above. Oh no, his men, they're here! We tried to make a run for it, but they blasted out at the wizard, nearly taking him down in one hit.
Take him away!
On his command, the water forces started to escort the weak wizard out of the jungle. What are you gonna do with him?
I have plans that require his magical touch.
You, on the other hand, are quite disposable!
He shot out another deadly missile towards me, but thankfully, Potapim created a wall of earth to block his attack.
It's too late, Sahur. We have to run while we still can.
On days 9 to 10, we safely escaped from Guzini and his army, but had to leave Mago Tiramisu behind. Thankfully though, Potapim led me to a beautiful mountainside where the Tralala family was waiting for us.
Hey, you made it! Look, Sahur, we built you a place to stay in.
Wow, thanks. I then took some time working with Potapim to build him up a house of his own. Now that the jungle was overrun, I'm sorry about the wizard, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to get him back.
I know you will, buddy. We'll do it together.
Just then, another brain rot creature came running up into our base.
Somebody help! My husband is in trouble!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's all right. Tell us what happened.
The Water Army, they attacked my husband's dojo. They're trying to take his lava bat.
I quickly ran out of the base with her as she brought me all the way to a coffee dojo, but I could tell the place had recently been raided and had watery destruction all around.
My husband is still in there. Please, you have to save him.
I will, but only if I can have that bat in return.
Yes, I'll do anything to make sure that he's safe.
On days 11 to 12, I ran in alone, straight into the coffee dojo. The courtyard was almost completely destroyed, and the place was filled with a strange, dark liquid. What the? Is that coffee? Yeah, right. Still hurts. I carefully began to navigate around the pools of liquid, jumping between the dry spots as I crossed the courtyard. But I was then almost knocked off by training dummies. What the? Spinning blades? What kind of dojo is this? Timing my jumps, I started to navigate around them, but the last one completely blocked me from reaching the door to the building. All right, time to improvise. I blasted at the dummy with my lava, causing it to burn down in front of me. And as I was about to walk inside, I heard someone shouting from within.
Farewell, intruder!
The doors burst open as one of the water bonica came flying out. There, I saw the deadly Cappuccino Assassino was barely hanging on after fighting off Guzini's men. You're alive!
Oh, another intruder? I'll kill you like the others!
What the? Hey, stop! On days 13 to 14, Assassino wasted no time and rushed in to attack. Thankfully, he was tired from all the previous fights, but from just one slice, I almost got cut in half. Stop! I'm not here to fight you!
My senses are still razor sharp. I can tell all you want is my lava bat, just like the others.
He sliced into me with a heavy attack, taking me down to low hearts. All right, that's it. I hit him back with a powerful hit from my bat, nearly taking him down as well.
I see you are a worthy opponent. Then finish me off. Let me die a warrior's death.
Assassino, no!
Cappuccino ran in and explained everything to him.
I see now. You really came to help?
Yes, but I'll need that lava bat. With it, I can stop Guzini and his men for good.
Well, I'm afraid you're too late.
He walked over and opened a side door to show me that the lava bat had been completely drenched with water. It lost its power.
Those water bonica did this before I could stop them, but there may be a way to reignite it in a nearby mountain. There is a solution. You must go there as fast as you can.
Oh no, I'm on it, but you two need to get somewhere safe. On days 15 to 16, I split ways with the coffee couple as they headed back to my base. I followed Assassino's directions to the foot of a nearby mountain, and when I made my way inside, I saw a large cavern with a forge at its center. This must be the place. But once I placed the bat inside, I noticed that no lava was flowing into it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're telling me this stupid forge doesn't even work?
What did you say about my forge?
Suddenly, rising up from the lava behind me was a massive forge golem. Oh, hey there. I was just
about to use my forge without my permission? You'll die for that!
The golem ran in and started to slam into me with his giant fists. Thankfully, his fiery attacks couldn't burn me, but he was still incredibly strong. I dodged his next slam though, and noticed that his earth-shaking attacks were starting to make the forge fill with lava. That's it. Hey, I really am sorry.
You are?
Yeah, I'm sorry your stupid forge doesn't work.
You ignorant bat! I'll crush you where you stand!
On days 17 to 18, the golem continued to rampage around the cave around me, trying to crush me. I kept insulting his forge though, making him slam the ground even harder.
Why, you!
My words enraged him again, and he landed another punch, taking me down to low hearts. Okay, maybe I went a little too far. However, I looked over to see that the forge had filled with lava, which fully reignited the lava bat. Yes! Before he could rush in again, I darted over to it and picked it up, causing me to begin to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and became an even more powerful lava brain rot creature.
How dare you!
He swung in for another hit, but with my new upgrade, I could summon a shield of pure lava that blocked his attack.
What the?
Huh? Yes, I was wrong. Your forge really does work. I blasted him back with my abilities, pushing him back into his lava pool. This allowed me to run out of the forge, easily escaping before he caught up. I can't believe that actually worked. Just 3 more lava bats to go. With that, I started the journey back to my base when another brain rot crow came running out into the open, cutting me off.
Sahur! It's me, Saturno Saturnita! Thank goodness I found you! I just saw where Gusini is keeping your father!
No way! Please, take me there! We were about to run off when suddenly the alien ship from before appeared above it.
There you are! Earthlings! You're coming with us!
Before we could react, a beam of energy pulled me and my new friend up and into the ship. On days 19 to 21, I opened my eyes to see that I had been teleported into a large circular chamber.
Hello again, Lava Sahur. After our little battle at the meteorite, we decided your power's worth being tested.
Are you kidding me? What did you do to my friend?
Oh, the cow? Don't worry, she's safe for now. Begin the first test!
In another flash of light, an alien robot appeared in the chamber with me.
It's kill or be killed. Now fight!
It rushed at me with its deadly saw blade, but I easily dodged to the side and slammed into it with my bat. Whoa, come on, that was too easy.
Oh my goodness, what power!
Yes, very good, Sahur. But can you deal with our next test? Bring it in!
Appearing in front of me this time was a much more powerful robot that floated up into the air. That's not good.
Begin!
It began to rain down explosions all around me, and unfortunately, I couldn't jump up to hit it with my bat. Not fair.
Who said anything about being fair? Either destroy it or die trying!
The robot hit me with one of its missiles, sending me flying back against the wall. Yeah, no, I won't lose. I can't die here. My lava powers surged within me as I felt myself grow in strength. This allowed me to slam into the robot, taking him down in just one hit. Yes! But because of this, I felt all my energy leave me at once, causing me to pass out. On days 22 to 26, I woke up in a different alien chamber on a conveyor belt? Hey, what gives?
That was a wonderful display of power, Sahur.
Why, yes it was. But sadly, we can't let you live after what you did to our ship last time, so yeah, goodbye.
They flipped a switch on a control panel, causing one of the walls to open to a deadly disposal machine? I tried to blast out at the walls to free myself, but none of my attacks worked.
Ha 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 ha! You think we didn't heat-proof our ship after what you did? You're even stupider than I thought.
The conveyor was slowly pulling me towards the deadly machine, and with no place to go, I thought I was done for. That was until Saturnita came bursting into the room.
What are y'all doing to him?
What? She broke out of containment?
They tried to stop her, but she just blasted them back with her cosmic attacks. And because of this, she was able to flip a lever, making the cage wall disappear from in front of me. Nice work. Now let's get out of here. We were about to escape down a hallway when the aliens jumped out in front of us.
Oh, no you don't. We have backup plans on top of backup plans.
Like our new and improved Death Laser!
A powerful looking laser appeared in the hallway and began to charge its attack when something began to happen to it.
What? It's malfunctioning? No! No!
The laser erupted in a ball of fire, taking down the aliens with it. Well, I guess they weren't as smart as they thought. Come on, now's our chance. On days 27 and 29, with the aliens dealt with, Saturnita was finally able to bring me back to where she saw my father.
That's where Gusini and his men are. But be careful. They're planning something big over there.
Got it. Now, just to find a way over there. I split ways with her as she made her way back to my base. I was able to find some natural rock jutting out of the water that led me right to the island. Bingo! Cautiously, I began to jump between the rocks towards it, using my lava powers to make the water obsidian wherever I needed it. But when I made the last jump to the island, I saw Water Bonica patrolling outside of the base. I need to distract them somehow. I carefully aimed my lava blast at one of the nearby trees, causing it to burst into flames.
Fire alert! Wee-woo! Wee-woo!
The patrol rushed over to the tree to put it out, allowing me to easily sneak by and make it inside. All right, where are they keeping you, Dad? But just as I was about to look around, I saw the powerful Water Guzini flying in front of Mago Tiramisu.
My ultimate weapon better be ready soon, wizard! Don't make me wait any longer!
Trying, Guzini, but making a water nuke isn't an easy process.
Wait, did he just say a water nuke?
Figure it out, wizard! That nuke is the last thing I need to floor this world and get rid of all the weak creatures like you!
Right away, sir!
So that's what he's planning. I have to find a way to stop them. But just then, I watched as two Bonica were escorting my father deeper within the base.
Keep it moving, lava freak!
Dad! I quietly snuck my way after them until I arrived in a room where they put him in a watery cage.
Son?
What the? How did you get here?
Before they could rush into attack, I blasted them both with my strongest lava attack, taking them down.
My boy, no! You shouldn't be here!
It's alright, Dad. I'm getting you out of here. However, I was suddenly exploded to the side by none other than Guzini himself.
Nice try, little one, but your father here has to pay for what he's done!
What are you talking about? You attacked us first!
He never told you the war was ending when you arrived because he killed my brother!
Bombadillo Crocodilo was going to destroy us all. I had to stop him.
So now, I'm here to finish what he started!
Guzini then shot out a powerful water missile directly at the two of us, hitting us head on. His attack exploded the back of the room, causing it to collapse. Wah! On days 33 to 35, my father and I crashed down on the sand at the back of Guzini's island. Dad? I went over to his side, but I could tell he was now extremely weak. Come on, we have to get you out of here before...
No, son. This is the end for me.
What? No, don't say that!
It's all right, my boy. I'm so proud of how strong you've already become. It's up to you now.
No! Everything began to feel hopeless as my father died in front of me. But then I saw he had left behind his very own lava bat. I picked it up, causing his power to surge within me. I gained 5 more hearts and grew into a much stronger Tung Sahur with even more lava powers. I'll stop them, Dad. I promise. Just then, I heard voices from around the corner searching for me.
They fell down over here. Guzini wants both of their heads.
Time to get out of here. On days 36 to 39, I safely escaped the island and made my way back to my base. There, I saw that the coffee couple and Saturnita had already met the others.
Hey, buddy. I heard what happened to your father. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. He left me with his power so I could stop Guzini once and for all. I won't let his death be in vain. With that, I spent some time with my friends building up homes for everyone.
Thank you, Sahur. This may not be as grand as my previous dojo, but I will make sure the others are ready to fight when the time comes, yes?
I'm counting on it, Assassino. Once everyone had settled in, I went outside the base to clear my head. Am I really gonna be strong enough to stop Guzini, though? He took down my dad like he was nothing. Just then, I heard a voice scream out from the desert nearby.
Stay away from me, you skeletal psychos!
Not so tough without your bat-wielding friend, are ya?
Wait, are you talking about the next lava bat? On days 40 to 44, I ran over to defend the camel from the pack of skeletons. Hey, he said stay away!
Stay out of this! Don't make us take you down too!
I didn't listen though, and dashed right through the nearest group of them, taking them down with ease. What were you saying?
No. Scatter, boys! Scatter!
They all rushed off in different directions, running for their lives.
Wow, thank you! My name's Frigo Camillo. Normally, those guys wouldn't attack me because my friend always defended me, but she's been acting really strange lately.
Oh, right. Is your friend the one with the lava bat? I need it. I followed him into the desert and into a cave under the sand. There, we entered an extremely dry cave with another person standing in front of the 5th lava bat. Perfect. I walked out towards it when suddenly the stranger stopped me.
Are you the Lava Sahur?
Yes. I'm friends with Camelo. I'm not here to hurt you.
Gusini told me you'd come here. I'm sorry, but you have to die.
On days 45 to 47, literally rushed in to attack me and wasn't holding back. She shot out deadly spines from her cactus body and shook the entire cave with her massive sandals. Hey, what gives?
Gusini said he would open the oasis for us if I killed you, so you must die.
Wait, really?
Did you know about this? Because I was distracted, she used this opening to slam into me, knocking me back against the wall.
Help me, Camelo! We can finally enter the oasis like we always dreamed!
Wait! We can't just kill him!
She wasn't listening though and came in to take me down with another heavy slam. But suddenly, Camelo shot out a blast of ice, freezing her completely. You're helping me.
That won't hold him for long! We have to go now! I'll explain on the way!
We dashed out of the cave as fast as we could, escaping the enraged Lyrily. Okay, please, just tell me what just happened.
It would be easier if I just showed you.
He led me deep within the desert to a massive gate.
Beyond that gate is the Great Oasis, a place me and Lyrily have wanted to see for years. If you can open it, I bet we can win Lyrily back onto our side.
Really? Well, how hard could it be to knock down a door made of sand?
Oh no, this place is not what it seems.
On days 48 to 52, I confidently walked towards the oasis gate when a harsh sandstorm suddenly appeared all around me. My eyes! I pushed forward still, trying to navigate the blinding sand. However, I noticed a large chunk of sandstone blow right past me. Whoa, not good! Huge sand tornadoes began to fly towards me, threatening to push me further away from the door. I won't let this stop me! Quickly, I timed my dashes to avoid them and get even closer to the gate. And the second I reached it, the sandstorm stopped? Huh? Just then, the gate slowly opened before me, showing a completely dry oasis.
Visitor! It's been a long time since anyone has entered my gates.
You can talk?
The Great Oasis is a very sacred place. If you wish to drink from it, then you must fill the pool up yourself.
Across the area, I saw a mystical orb of water appear on a pedestal. Alright, sounds easy enough. I walked over to it, but as I picked it up, I took damage. Ow! Stupid water! However, as this happened, the skeleton group from before came running into the oasis with a much stronger skeleton leading them.
Look, Dad, that's the guy that beat us up. Let's crush him and take this place for ourselves.
Oh, come on! On days 53 to 56, the skeleton crew ran towards me, trying to take me down with their sharp golden blades. Ah! I tried to avoid them the best I could, while running towards the dry pool with the water orb. It was still dealing damage to me though, making me extremely weak to their sheer number of attacks.
Get him, Dad!
The larger skeleton dropped down in front of me, blocking my path to the pool. Alright, that's it. I slammed into him with my lava bat, sending him flying over the walls of the oasis.
Oh!
They all rush out of the gate after him, leaving me alone once again. Maybe I overdid it a little there. But with that, I was able to set down the water orb as the oasis instantly filled up and came back to life. Yes, I did it.
Wow, You really did! Let's go get Lurelli and show her!
We ran back to the desert cave to get Lurelli, but she had thawed out of the ice and looked angrier than ever.
Now you both will die!
Hold on, we opened the oasis.
No, that's impossible! You're lying!
He's not! We really...
But without warning, she angrily slammed Camelo out of the way, nearly taking him down in one hit.
You're lying!
She won't listen to you! Run!
On days 57 to 59, I had no choice but to run, as the reckless Lurelli chased after me. We were racing across the desert now, as she shot out deadly needles at me to try and slow me down. Yeah! I have to lead her to the oasis. It's the only way she'll believe me. While dodging as many attacks I could, I started to lead her towards the oasis gate. But when we got close, she was about to catch up.
You turned Camelo against me!
She was gonna slam into me, but I barely managed to put up my shield to block most of her hit. Ah!
I can't believe you thought I would fall for your lies!
Wait, look around you. We're here. She finally stopped attacking and looked around, finally seeing the oasis had been opened and revived.
I can't believe it! I never thought I'd actually see water in my desert! I'm so sorry, Sahur. I should have never doubted you. Please, take this.
Lurelli tossed me over the 5th lava bat, which caused me to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and brand new lava abilities. Yes, I'm glad you didn't stomp me again. I thought I was gonna be a goner.
Yeah, I definitely have some trust issues. Wait, Camelo!
On days 60 to 63, Lurelli and I were carefully escorting the weak Camelo back to my base to help him recover.
I'm so sorry. I'll never hurt you again.
It's alright. I knew you wanted to get into the oasis more than anything in the world.
As he said this, I started to hear something moving in the trees around us. Hold on, did you guys see that?
What? What is it?
Hey now, let's not make any rash decisions we might regret later.
There, in front of us, stood the infamous Bobrito Bandito and his gang. Whoa, what's happening?
Calm down, buddy. I'm here to make friends, and you, Sahur, is someone worth making friends with. These other two, not so much.
On his command, the member of his gang all lifted up their guns and aimed towards my friends. Wait! I promise, I'll do whatever you ask, just don't hurt them.
Ah, a negotiating man just like myself. You have yourself a deal, pal.
I told the others where to find my base and started to follow the banditos.
So, be careful. Those guys are bad news.
Don't worry about me. You two just get back to the base safe. I went with the gang until we arrived at the outskirts of a large modern city.
Home sweet home. And after this next job, we're gonna run this whole joint.
Job? What are you talking about? On days 64 to 68, the Banditos led me into an abandoned building in the city where they had a full-on planning room for all their heists. Oh, you guys really are prepared, huh?
Every one of our jobs is done only when we have all the pieces in place. And that's why we need you this time.
The lead Bandito led me over to a window where I saw a muscular orange walking down the street, but in his hands was the final lava bat. No way!
You see, Din Din Dun Jarek down there has a pretty hefty bounty on his head. We need you to make sure he goes on an extended vacation, if you know what I mean.
Alright, if I do this, can I keep the bat?
Negotiating again. Sure, pal. You can keep the bat as long as you hold up your end of the deal.
I nodded before heading out to track down the massive orange Jarek. I followed him through the city before watching him head into a weightlifting gym.
Yeah, Jarek, you made it!
Of course! I never skip arm day!
Oh no, I need to find a way to get him alone. I walked inside and saw that he had started to make his way to the back.
Whoa, hey there, big guy. What are you doing?
I'm here to lift some weights, bro.
Well, you're gonna need a membership to lift here, bro.
All right, then sign me up.
Sure, sounds good. We just need to run a few tests first.
Tests? On days 69 to 73, the humans led me over to an open court in the gym.
All of our members have done the same 3 tests to gain their membership. You pass 2 out of the 3, and you're in.
Bring it on. He flipped the lever, causing a massive boulder to appear in the center of the room.
Let's see how long it takes for you to crush this bad boy. On your mark, get set.
What's next?
Whoa, this lava guy's kinda jacked. All right, that was impressive. How about the test number 2?
The group of gym bros followed me over as I was brought to another room with a large swimming pool. Oh no.
Swim like 100 meters in 3 minutes and you'll pass.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Oh, really? Big guy doesn't know how to swim.
I said no.
Oh, well, you didn't have to yell at me about it, bro. Yeah, you're all right, bro. Go drink a protein shake. Okay, that's 1 pass and 1 epic fail. On to the last test.
On days 74 to 77, they led me to the last test room, where I saw a massive rock climbing wall reaching all the way to the ceiling.
All right, your final test is to climb up and ring that bell in under a minute. Think you got what it takes, little guy?
Oh yeah, this'll be easy. I got ready at the base of the wall.
3, 2, 1, go!
And in record speed, I began to leap between the rocks, using them as platforms to get higher and higher up. All my upgrades and abilities through my journey were making things much easier, and I knew I would make it to the top with tons of time to spare. All right, but just as I was reaching halfway,
unleash the rock slide!
The what? Rocks began to shatter from above, and debris came falling down towards me. Ah! This sent me falling off my platform, back down at the bottom. How did any human do this?
Comparison is the thief of joy, bro. 10 seconds left!
I focused on the platforms above me and began to dash between them as fast as I could. And when the rock slide came down again, I summoned my lava shield to block the rubble entirely. Because of this, I was barely able to reach the belch just before time ran out. Yes, I did it!
Nice work, dude. You're now officially a member at Swole Patrol Gym. Want a complimentary protein bar?
Not really. Can I meet Jarek now? On days 78 to 80, finally, I was able to go meet Jarek, who was alone in the back locker room.
Hey, newbie! I like your bat! Looks just like mine!
That's the thing. I'm actually here to take that back. So please, just hand it over.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
Some people told me I have to kill you, and honestly, I don't want to. But I need that bat. Suddenly, though, we were interrupted by an explosion blowing up the back wall of the room. And standing there was the menacing Bandito gang.
I knew you couldn't follow through, Sahar. So we're here to finish the job ourselves. What the? I'm out of here, bro!
He tried to make a break for it, but the Banditos shot out all their weapons towards us. What? No! I put up my fire shield to block their attacks, which allowed Jarek to sprint out of the door.
Help! Help! They tried to kill me!
Hey, get back here!
After him, boys!
We all began to race down the streets of the city as the Bandito fired off their weapons wildly around. Cut it out! I blasted out at them, knocking them back and giving me the lead to catch up to Jarek.
Yo, just stay away from me, bro! I just wanted a simple workout!
Please, I can keep you safe. Just slow down. On days 81 to 85, I ran after Jarek as he turned down one of the city's alleyways. But this allowed the Banditos to surround us.
I don't want to die, bro! Save me!
I knew I had to act quickly and blasted back the rat gang closest to me. But the main one on the other side was going to kill him.
That bounty money's all mine!
No! I barely managed to dash in front, taking the hits for Jarek, which knocked me down to low hearts.
Oh, give up, Sahar! You should have just played along!
I thought back to all the hard times I'd faced on my journey and knew that if I just gave up, I would never be able to avenge my father. I'm never giving up. Ever! Bandito went to shoot at me again, but I shot out the most powerful lava attack I could, taking him down for good.
Whoa, dude! You really are like a total bro! Sure thing! I mean, clearly you'd use it better than I could.
He tossed me over the last lava bat, and the second I touched it, I felt my whole body begin to grow with unmatched lava power. I now had 35 hearts, and became the most powerful brain rot creature in the entire world. On days 86 to 90, Jarek decided he wanted to join my team. However, on our way back to my base, we saw some water bonica racing by. Quick, hide! Thankfully, we were able to make it in a nearby tree line.
Hurry! Guzini wants all of us back at the base. He said the water nuke is almost ready.
Did that frog dude just say, water nuke?
Yep, Guzini's plans are almost done. We have to find a way to slow him down. We ran after them, and they led us back to the Water Island base from all those days ago, where I saw Guzini gathering his men all around the built-up water nuke.
Finally! The world will pay for what it has done! My brother was killed in cold blood, but now we will transform the world into a water wasteland that he would have wanted! So who's ready?
All the Bonica started to shout out in unison as Guzini approached Mago near the large weapon.
My weapon better be complete!
Yes, sir. Just adding the finishing touches.
Don't worry, I'll add those myself!
I sent out a powerful lava explosion towards Guzini. That pushed him back.
Ah! What the? Sahar!
The water army began to swarm up towards me because I was spotted, until suddenly Mago teleported next to me. Whoa!
Nice distraction! Now I can finally get out of here!
With that, he cast another spell around us, teleporting the three of us out just in time. On days 91 to 94, Mago safely teleported us back to my base to escape the water army. Wait, could you have done that the whole time?
Are you kidding me? The goose was watching me like a hawk the whole time! But now that the nuke is practically complete, he doesn't care what happens to me!
Well, we're gonna do whatever we can to stop him. With that, I quickly built up a home for my friends, including an oasis home for Liralee and Camello. After that, I worked on making Jarek his very own outdoor workout facility.
All right, time to punch some frog dudes.
That's the plan.
That's the plan? We have to think about this, Everyone, Sahur knows what's at stake. He's put his whole heart into this fight, so just trust him.
Thank you. And I do have a plan, but it involves a lot of punching, and it'll be dangerous. So if any of you want to stay here, I understand.
No way, Sahur! That water army needs to be stopped!
We all will do whatever it takes to put an end to this.
Alright then, let's do this. Here's the plan. On days 95 to 99, I marched back up to the front gate of the water base.
Hey, what are you?
I cut him off by blasting the front door wide open, revealing the open courtyard with Guzini next to the nuke.
Here he comes again, the little bat boy. It's over, Sahur. My nuke will fire off into the world in mere minutes. And once it's in the air, there's nothing you can do to stop it.
We'll see about that. Charge! On my command, Patapim burst through one of the other walls with the rest of my friends.
Go, go, go!
They rushed in and began to tear through the water army, fighting like they never had before.
Hold them back! Don't let them reach the weapon!
I joined in as well, blasting back groups of Bonica at a time with my lava explosions. Take that!
You stupid creatures! This world is mine!
He angrily rushed into attack, flying above the battlefield to rain down missiles from above. My friends were now getting pushed back, but because he left the nuke unguarded, my whole plan went underway. Now! In a flash of light, Mago teleported Cappuccino Assassino right up next to the water nuke.
Taste my blade!
What? No!
He sliced into the massive weapon with his swords, causing it to malfunction.
Everybody, run!
We all made a break for it as the nuke detonated, which was all contained in the walls of the water base. On day 100, I opened my eyes to see that we had successfully detonated the nuke to destroy their entire home. But this had caused nearly all my friends to be weak. Is everyone okay? Before I could hear from the others, Guzini came crashing down in front of me.
Sahur! You brainless creature! You're just as reckless as your father!
Don't talk about him like that! His words enraged me as I blasted up at him with everything I had. I'll make you pay for what you did! I shot up blast after blast, but he just flew up out of my range.
Don't you see? We are both creatures of revenge, Sahur! I felt the same rage you do now, but yours will be your downfall!
He used his flight to keep distance from me and hit me head on with a barrage of water missiles. My hearts fell lower and lower with every explosion, taking me down to just half a heart. No. I have to win this! I promised my father I would make you pay! Before he could attack again, I used my bat to hit a magma ball into the air and hit him out of the sky.
No!
Once he was on the ground, I rushed up and put all my remaining strength into one final bat swing, finally taking him down for good. Yes, I did it! And with that, the entire Italian brain rot world can now finally live in peace.